Shalom, Israel. Shalom, Most High in Christ. You should be on, right? Should be on. On and pop. For water, for your patience. Just getting this on. And to hit your guard wop up. Definitely hit your guard wop up. Wop up, as you can see. Look at that. All right. Y'all want the LGBTQ to take over all y'all superheroes? Go right ahead, because the superheroes is in here. In the Isupk, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Okay? All right. Tonight is the law class here in Syracuse, Isupk, Syracuse. It's the law class. And as the law class, well, let me give the introduction. The Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, Isupk, out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York City, New York. Since 1969, we've been teaching the truth. And the truth of this Bible, most importantly, who the Most High is. Okay? Who is the Most High? All right? The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The Most High, Yahweh is his name in the Hebrew. All right? Water for your patience. All right. All right. Like I was saying, Isupk, Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. And like I was saying, we teach the truth of this Bible. The Most High's name, Yahweh, in the Hebrew, that's the name of the Most High, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Okay? The water for y'all. Y'all probably like, cat got it all over the place wiggling. All right. This will go all the way through here. Yes. Yes, it does. Oh, man. This was tough. Keep in mind. You know what? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, y'all. Salakia. And the water for your patience. Once again, bear with me. Bear with me, everybody. I might just get the side profile. Okay. All right. Okay. In fact, let me bring it over here. I'm gonna do it like this. You got it. I made a little contraption. How about that? How about that? Catch me outside. How about that? There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. Okay, like I said, with that being said, okay, Yahweh is his name in the Hebrew. That's the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The 12 tribes of Israel, God's chosen people, and still his chosen people forever, as the scriptures say. The so-called Negro, the so-called West Indian, the so-called Haitian, the so-called Hispanic, the so-called Latino, the so-called natives, indigenous of North, Central, and South America. We are scattered abroad, but specifically of this Western Hemisphere region, due to the transatlantic slave trade, all right, prophesied in the Bible, we are the 12 tribes of Israel. With the 12 tribes of Israel, we have this specific class. This class to teach, all right, to teach about the law, statutes, and commandments. Y'all with me? If you can hear me, type in 1. Okay, I should be on different social media outlets. Tawada, I appreciate y'all. Okay, if you can hear me, type 1. Type 1. What did I do? Uh-oh. There we go. I shouldn't have messed with it, huh? Oh, y'all can hear me. Okay. Shalom. To all the brothers, shalom, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Barakafam. To all the sisters, shalom, Yahweh Shema, Alafel Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right. Okay. In the law class, because the law was specifically given to the 12 tribes of Israel. Specifically given to the 12 tribes of Israel. All right? The laws, the statutes, the commandments, specifically given to us as a people. All right? Is that to say that the other nations cannot adhere to the laws, statutes, and commandments? How do we answer that? If a heathen wants to keep the laws, statutes, and commandments, can they keep the laws, statutes, and commandments? The heathens want to keep the laws, statutes, and commandments. Can they keep them? This is the law class. Y'all got any questions or comments? Go ahead and pop them in. Any questions or comments? Go ahead and pop them in. Any questions or comments? Go ahead and pop them in. All right. Can the heathens keep the law? Can the heathens keep the law? Kawal, what's up, Shalom, brother. Can the heathens keep the law? Can the heathens keep the law? All right? Because I used to think when I first heard this truth, when I first heard the truth, as I'm coming into the school, as a student, I used to think, well, the heathens, they don't need nothing to do with the law. So, how is that taken? Anybody? Anybody? Come on. All right, I'll go ahead and answer it. Y'all may have answered it. Did y'all answer it on Facebook? Somebody may have answered it on Facebook. Because I think the YouTube. Anybody answered it on YouTube? I'm going to check it in 1 second. Okay. Y'all got any questions or comments? Go ahead and pop them in. Questions. Your questions. Specifically your questions. Okay. More so your questions rather than your comments. This is a class. I do the radio show, The Hidden Truth Revealed, and I always am open to your comments. All right. Now, if your comment is based off of the topic and the question and an answer, then go right ahead. All right. We want to keep that to a minimum, comments to a minimum, because this is a class. All right. We want to stay focused. We want to have our brothers and sisters focused as well as they come into the truth. All right. Okay. Picked up this $5 book from Ollie's today. Shalom says. Okay. Picked up this $5 book from Ollie's today. Went to Ollie's. I don't know if y'all got an Ollie's where you live. The Evangelical Dictionary of World Religions. All right. We're going to talk about the law. And a specific law. Now I asked the question, can the heathens keep the laws, statutes, and commandments? Do we say no to them? Do we tell the heathens, no, you can't keep the law? Okay. Yes, the heathens can keep the law, statutes, and commandments. All right? However, they are not held to the standard that we are held. And when I say we, I'm talking about the 12 tribes of Israel. Okay? We are held to a higher standard. Why? Because we were given these laws, statutes, and commandments specifically. All right? Specifically unto us. Let me get that in Romans. That's correct. They can keep them. Because what's going to happen in the kingdom? In the kingdom of heaven, when Israel rules the earth, the Most High rules the earth, this entire planet, with our King, Yahushua Mashiach, whom the world calls Jesus Christ, everybody will keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Will keep the high holy days. And now, if they look at us and see us in our righteousness as we keep the law, statutes, and commandments, they should keep them as well. Right? Do we tell Edomites to abort their babies, Moabites to abort their babies, Hamites to abort their babies, Ishmaelites to abort their babies? We say no. We'll say no. We don't want them to abort their babies. We want them to rape and rob and pillage and be foul and disgusting? No. They should be held accountable for their actions, for breaking the law, statutes, and commandments, for their wickedness on the earth. And their wickedness is based off of not keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. Okay? Excuse me. Okay? With them not keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, that's why the world is so wicked. Okay? They need to let the righteous rule. And who are the righteous? The priests and prophets of the Isupk. The 12 tribes of Israelites that keep the law, statutes, and commandments, that are under the Most High's order, under Yahushua Mashiach's order, under Commanding General Yohana's order. Those are the righteous that should rule the earth. And they should follow after us. That's why the Lord called it the way he called it. He wants everybody to follow after us. Because we are the power. When you read in the scripture, it says, and ye are gods, but die like men. This means that we are in the power. We are in authority. We're not the Most High God, okay? But we are in power and in authority because we are his representation. because we are his spokesman, because we are his battle axe, because we are his priests and his prophets. Okay? All right? Okay? We are his rulers in his steed. That's a righteous call. Not made for many, but only few. All right? Like keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments. It's not hard and grievous, but the flesh you gotta fight, the wicked you gotta fight, the heathens you gotta fight. You gotta fight against everything. And that's why we talking what we talking tonight. In the law class. Okay? This law class, no other gods before me. Where is that precept? Anybody got that precept? Where is that precept? Where is that precept? No other gods before me. Y'all got it? That's it. The water. All right, let's get it. The water. Now, Exodus chapter 20. All right. Exodus chapter 20. Okay, and I'm going to start from the top. I'll start with verse 1 and read on down. Exodus chapter 20. Okay? And I will read on down. Right? And God spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God. I started from verse 1. This is verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Okay? The land of Egypt is synonymous as the house of bondage. Okay? All right? That's what Egypt means. The house of bondage. Bondage, slavery, captivity, prison, hell. What does that sound like today? What is Egypt synonymous with today? Egypt is synonymous with America. Okay? Egypt is synonymous with America. All right? We're going to get it here. And as it says, okay? America, that's correct. America is Egypt. It's the house of bondage. All right? So just like the law is given 2,000, 4,000, 6,000, 8,000 years ago and kept by the 12 tribes of Israel, told and commanded to be kept, the same exists today. Just as you are in your bondage. Okay? But the Lord is saying he brought us out of that bondage. And he will bring us out of America. He'll bring us out of this bondage. The issue is that we have to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. That is how we get out of this bondage. We have to follow our King, Jesus Christ. Yahweh Shai Mashiach. That's how you get out of this bondage. Okay? Brotherhood. Sisterhood. Laws, statutes, and commandments. That's how you get out of this bondage. Because the Most High is going to make a way to get us out of this hell. Get us out of this condition that we're in. And that's through keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments. That's how powerful that is. Keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments. All right? Okay? And Most High brought us out of Egypt. So he's saying it to remind us. The Most High, Yahweh. He's saying this to remind us, you got to get up out of here. And I can do it. I've done it before, and I will do it again. That's light to me. That's not difficult for me at all. Verse 3, thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Okay, y'all hear this, right? Okay, this is why we are so destroyed. This is why we are in the state that we are in, because we make other gods. We create other gods. We follow religions. We follow mythology. We follow philosophies. And all these things are placing gods, created gods by men, right? We're placing gods before the Most High God. We're saying that these are the things in which we should follow. We shouldn't follow the Most High God. We follow these things. And we got so caught up into it that we really think that this is the Most High God. We get so caught up into it, we really think that this is the Most High God, when it has nothing to do with the Most High God. Absolutely not. Verse 3, I'll read it again. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. What are other gods? What are other gods that we place before the Most High God? What are other gods that we have placed before the Most High God? What are other gods that we have placed before the Most High God? What are other gods that we have placed before the Most High God? Okay, money. That's correct. Money. All right. Money. Okay. Now, the reason why I say religions, myths, and philosophies is because there's a philosophy behind money. You're right when you say money, but there's a philosophy behind money. Okay? There's a philosophy and an idea behind money. We'll stay on money for a moment. We'll stay on money for a moment, right? Okay? Shalom says, we'll stay on money for a moment, just real quick. Why am I saying it's a philosophy behind the money? Why am I saying it's a philosophy behind money? It's an idea. I don't want to give y'all the answer. I'm trying to see if y'all got it. Now, you said money. Now, anybody can chime in. Why when I say money? Because you don't want to say that. Is money bad? Let me ask that question. Is money a bad thing? One sister says, it keeps us a slave to it. Is money a bad thing? Money keeps us a slave to it? Is that true? Are we slaves to money? Are we slaves to money? There you go. That's right. La'ah. It's the emphasis, value that people place on it that can make it bad. Very good. What precept goes with that? What's the precept? Give me the precept. You're absolutely right. What's the precept behind that? There is a precept on that. Anybody got the precept on it? What's the precept on it? That's it, right there. All right, I'm gonna give both of y'all a hand. Give Nahal your hand and Sarah Ranah. Right? 1 Timothy chapter 6. Very good. That's correct. Give them a hand, absolutely. Because money, the reason why I said the title of this class, no other gods before me, religions, myths, and philosophies are other gods. Okay? Money is an inanimate object. Okay? All right? Now, if somebody takes money and they put it on a high place, they put it on a shelf, okay, and they put candles around it and prayers around it. I've seen stuff like that before. I've seen prayer books praying for money and about money and money, the money sign on the prayer book. Y'all know what I'm talking about. My grandparents was from down south, so y'all know about what I'm talking about. They got prayer books for the lotto, for the numbers. Now, it's not a sin to play numbers, right? It's not a sin to play the lottery. But when you get in these books and you praying about it, you praying about the numbers, and, you got to burn the money incense. Y'all ever heard of that? Am I saying something crazy? Anybody else familiar with what I'm talking about? There's incense that you burn, and it's like a money incense that you burn. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Am I crazy? I must be bugged. I must be bugged out on my mind. Something must be wrong with me, right? Right, yeah. The library, a lotto book. But and y'all know what I'm talking about. There's an incense. They still sell it at Family Dollar. I think money blessing incense. Am I right? It got the Gadite face on it. Got the Gadite face on it. And you burn this incense. And as the incense goes up, your prayers go up for a money blessing. They still sell that. They still sell that. The incense sticks. They got the Gadite head on the front of it. And you literally sitting there burning incense. Now, that's creating money as a god. You're absolutely right. But it's the philosophy behind it. Because I don't think people actually take dollar bills and coins. Well, I think they do. There's people that actually do. But the scripture that I'm looking for, right? The scripture that we're talking about, let me see here. I might keep that place. 1 Timothy chapter 6. This is why I'm saying it's a philosophy. When I say philosophy, it's a mindset. It's a love. It's a lust. Right. Prayers go up, blessings come down. Now the concept of that, because we burn incense in here, because the Lord tells us to burn the incense. Right? Okay? During your services, during the Sabbath service, we burn the incense. Right? We do. We do. Okay? It's a part of our service. All right? And we do pray to the Most High, asking the Most High to send down blessings based on our prayers as we shout them out to the Most High. But you are absolutely right. They have money blessing incense. You are praying to money. You are worshiping money. You are literally creating another God before the Most High. And that is disgusting. Let me get that in 1 Timothy's. Or is it 1 Timothy? Syracuse. Make sure I say it right. Yeah, it's 1 Timothy. Not Timothy's. 1 Timothy. Okay. 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 10. For the love of money is the root of all evil. Concept, so Robert. Now that's what we're going over tonight. That's the law we're going over. Anything, but I'm just specifically talking about money right now because money was brought up. Okay, listen to what the scripture says, and this is the law class. And always remember and understand that the Old Testament and the New Testament is the same book. They only call it the Old Testament and New Testament as a way to decipher where these books start and end and where these books begin and end. That's the only reason why they do it. Okay? And they try to, in Christianity, try to take these books and make them separate as if the Old Testament, which is the law, is done away with. That's not true. The Old Testament and the New Testament is the same book. It's the same thing. The law, it runs all the way through to Revelation. The law always exists. The law will always exist. It's not done away with, right? So when you read in the New Testament, all these precepts and scriptures on how to live and abide, these are the laws. Being what? What does the New Testament, what did Yahweh Shai Mashiach do? What did Jesus Christ do? Did he do away with the law? What did he do with the law? Quick. What did he do with the law? Quick. Did he say the law is done away with? You don't have to keep the laws anymore? There are no more laws, statutes, and commandments. You can eat what you want. You can live how you want. Did he say that? What did he do? He upheld it. That's correct. Perfect word. Perfect term. He upheld it. Not only did he keep it, he taught it. And he said, I'm paraphrasing, he said, blessed are those that not only hear, but teach the commandments. You're supposed to be teaching them. You're supposed to live them. You're supposed to listen to them. You're supposed to come to the class. That's what the New Testament does. All the New Testament is doing is showing you how the law is still in effect. It's teaching the law. For the love of money is the root of all evil. It's the love of money. It's the love of money. That's the root of all evil. That's when it becomes a god. That's when because you make an emphasis on the love of money. We need money. Scriptures say that. Scriptures say money is a defense. Yahweh Shai says, sell this to buy that. Go get you some money while y'all travel together to go out and teach. You need money. It's not a sin to have money. It's not a sin to make money. It's not a sin to tell and teach. You got to make money. Go out and get money. But the love of money, for the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted, after they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. It is, Zararana. That's correct. It is a sin to love it. To love money. Okay? What Timothy is talking about, how there were brothers who coveted after money. And they erred from the faith. Meaning they left the truth. Because they wanted to make some more money. That's one of the reasons why brothers and sisters leave the ISUPK. I can't get no money in there. That's taking too much of my time. I'm spending money in there. I gotta pay tithes. I gotta pay a camp fee. I gotta put in when we're traveling. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. Come on, man. That's taking money from me. I'm gonna go somewhere where I can make some money. And what happens when that idiot leaves the ISUPK? He continues to be broke and poor forever. He continues to be broken poor forever. You don't come into the truth to make money. How I'm going to make money in the ISUPK. You don't come in here for that. You ain't going to get it. I'm going to tell you that now. I'm not saying you ain't going to make it. There's some ways you can make money in that school. But the school comes first. The school comes first. And that's not a problem. Brothers and sisters got businesses in the ISUPK. Sararana. Right? Plenty of sisters. I'm looking at Costly Array yesterday. We got nothing but Captain Tazariak oils all over here, all up here. All his oils and fragrances and butter, body butters, all that. That's fine. That's wonderful. That's great. That's great. That's what it's for. But when you start loving the money, y'all know what I'm talking about. A brother thinking he coming in here and he gonna preach the prosperity doctrine. That don't happen in here. Let the Christian church do it, because the Christian church is filled with evil. I saw T.D. Jakes today. T.D. Jakes is all about money. Y'all don't know that? People don't know that? Creflo Dollar. He changed his name to Creflo Dollar. Create a flow of dollars. That's what he changed his name to. He loves money. He loves money. These preachers love money. And it's obvious. A drug dealer is addicted to making money, and he doesn't care. A stripper, a prostitute, will show her body, her private parts. Private is the key word. She will do anything for money. She'll be a lesbian one night for money. She'll have sex with this man for money. Oh, so I don't do all that. I just take naked pictures for money. I go on dates with different men for money. He gonna buy the meal? Okay. I don't care about him. I don't even know who he is. I don't like him. I'm just going out on a date. Because I want to see this movie. I want to get me a meal. I'm hungry. Hey, Johnny, you said you wanted to take me out. Take me out on a date. You take her out on a date for money. Money. I want to be a rapper. You can't rap a lick. I'm going to be an R&B singer. Your voice is just, you eat cigarettes for breakfast. You want to be an R&B singer. Yeah, the only thing on your mind is money. How can I make money? Money, 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 money. You just love money. When you love money, you place it as a god. Your life is evil. It says it. Takes you away from the truth, from the faith, and pierce themselves through with many sorrows. You out here trying to get money. What happens to drug dealers? Huh? What happened to drug dealers? They live the life of a witch. They keep getting locked up. They got different baby mamas and women after them that only want them for their money. You think Rick Ross gets women because of his charm and his intellect? Does Rick Ross get... Biggie said it. Biggie said it. Biggie said, I'm black ugly as ever. Biggie said, I'm black ugly as ever. However, I stay coochie down to the socks. Filled with rocks. Peep me. He knows that women are only attracted to him because of money. So what type of woman does he deal with every night? You know, I have no love. There's no love there. Nobody respects you and honors you. There's no brotherhood there. It's all because of money and the love of money. The love of it. Right, sis. You talking about products, but you said the blunt, right? But the blunt is because of money. Now she ain't got to spend $20 on weed and blunt wraps. Y'all get what I'm saying? That's another God we're going to talk about. Okay? But yes, money. Okay? Money. So we got that. We understand it's the love of money. And you create money as something to be beyond the Most High. Something you honor more than the Most High. Not to say that it's wrong and it's a sin to make money. Go ahead and make money. Go to your slavery. Get you a couple dollars. Get a good education. All right? Get you some more dollars. Ain't nothing wrong with that. A car, that's fine. Get you a nice car, yes. But for the love of the money, for the love of money is the root of all evil. Okay? You're creating it as a God. All right? You're praying to money. You're praying to money. And you think that's something new. Is that something new? What we talking about is that something new? They have gods in Greek mythology that are the fertility gods or the fertile gods, the rain gods to come down so that we can have more crops. So they would pray that the rain would fall to the rain god so that they have more crops to sell for money. This is nothing new. They probably had money gods. Right? Okay. So let's keep going. Let's keep going back to the precept. Exodus chapter 20. Anybody had anything else? Any questions about the money? Salakia, y'all. Anybody had anything else about money? All right, we're going to keep it going. Exodus chapter 20. Verse 3. Once again, this is where we at. No other gods before me. Okay? No other gods before me. Religions, mythology, and philosophies are other gods. Shalom, sis. Cincinnati. Verse 3. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. What are gods? That was the question. What are gods that are placed before the Most High? What are gods that are placed before the Most High? What are gods that we put before the Most High God? Now, when I say this and I ask this question, and the scripture brings it out, thou shalt have no other gods before me. Remember, there are no other gods. There is only one most high power. When I say that, there is nothing equivalent to the Most High. Okay? All right? Okay, the term God means power. Okay? Allah, A-H-L-A. Right? Or Allahaya. Right? Gods. Or powers. All it means is power. So when he's saying, I am the Lord thy God, there it's saying the most high power. Okay? That he is the most high power. Now the other powers are those in authority underneath the Most High. Okay? Now these false gods, these gods that you're not supposed to put, they have no equivalency to the Most High. All right? Come on, y'all. What are other gods? What are other gods? What are other gods? Anybody? All right, I'm going to just go into it, all right? All right. Other gods. What are some religions? I'll give 30 seconds. Religions. Name off some religions. Can anybody give me some religions? Give me some religions. Give me some religions. All right? Give me some religions. Because these religions are created and made as gods to be before the Most High God. What are some of these religions? What religions did y'all follow? And I'm glad the sister said money, all right? Because that opened it up for that scripture, okay? But what are some gods that you follow? What are some religions that you follow? Christianity. That's right. Christianity. What does Christianity strive to do? Christianity, that's right. Buddhism, Hinduism, right. I got the book right here. We're going to go over a couple of those. The water. Absolutely. You're absolutely correct. You are absolutely correct. All right. So we're going to go over a couple of them. We're going to start with Christianity because that's the big one. That's the heavy hitter on the planet. Christianity. Let me get this scripture here. I'm going to go to Deuteronomy real quick, 28. Deuteronomy chapter 28. I'm going to get it really quick. Verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth, even unto the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. Wood. Christianity creates a symbol, just like it says in Exodus chapter that we at, right? Because that's that wood and stone, right? Verse 4 says, in Exodus chapter 20, verse 4, thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above or that is in earth beneath. They do that. They straight up do that. That's straight up done in Christianity. You worship the cross. Wood. That religion is synonymous with wood. Everywhere you go, as a Christian, the symbol of the cross follows. You bow down and genuflect. You worship the cross.